Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to New Phase Entertainment. So happy to have you here again. Here we want to mark the Instagram unlikely most popular comedian, who is popularly known to be Taaooma. But before I go into the full details of Taooma's biography, we want to take a time to appreciate all those that are subscribed to our YouTube channel. We want to say a very big thank you, and for all those that are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, we urge you to please click on the red subscribe button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much, we love you. Taooma's real name is Adedouyin and popularly known as Taaooma, as we all know her to be, and she was born and brought up in Ilorin, Kwara State. Taaooma shares the story behind her success and also her future plans in entertainment. When Instagram comedy began to make waves a few years ago, I wasn't a huge fan, as my belief was, if it isn't stand-up comedy, then it is a total joke or something close to counterfeit. I never thought of making skits. It was never part of my plans until I met my boyfriend Abula, who is a music video director in Nigeria. She said, so I met and asked him to teach me how to make better videos, join pictures together, and as a result, I started learning to edit, and I started making skits to be able to learn to edit. Because I cannot just learn how to edit without clips, that was how I started making skits. For everyone who has come across Taaooma's skits on social media, you all know her instincts and creative pronouns can't go unnoticed. How she comes up with those insanely amazing ideas. She said, I have my storybook. That's what I call it. I just write stories, any ideas that come to my head, and when it's time for me to shoot, I just go through my story and see which one I'm feeling at the moment, the comedian said. Because writing the stories down doesn't mean you can feel it at the moment, so the ones that I feel are important are the ones I just shoot when I want to shoot. Since my storyline is always about African parents and their acting, and my mom also gives me a lot of stories sometimes. Taaooma gets a lot of slaps from her mother in all her skits, which is one of the high points in her now famous videos. The comedian says the reason she included slap scene is because a lot of her fans anticipate those scenes. I exaggerated the slap for the sake of humor, not like mom slaps every time, that although she nags and does all those things, I just added the slap as a signature to make the story funnier. She said, I noticed that people like the slap more, and when I don't even add the slap to the skit, people will be like, why didn't Tao get slapped? So I decided to add them to all my skits as a signature. And there are so many things that Tao would do that doesn't warrant a slap, but I have to add it to all of them. But that was not the way I was dressed, not even close to it. Taaooma says she has received plenty of plaudits from people since she started making the skits. According to her, putting a finger to the number of people she meets daily who have become friends is an understatement. Her Instagram following, interactions and engagements have massively increased on her page, the skits that made her popular. I think it was when I uploaded a skit about when your mom drives you to school and everything started changing, and I never thought it was going to be this big, or it was time just yet. I didn't know the time had come for me to become Taaooma. Taaooma says she has a cordial relationship with other Instagram comedians, but her concept makes her stand out. She also gives credit to other known comedians like Maraji, whose consistency played a huge role in her not quitting at the time when things weren't going up for her. Taaooma says she will not be trying her hands on it anytime soon because she's not a fan of standing in front of a lot of people, saying she's not ready to go into acting yet. For her future plans in comedy, Taaooma says she is planning to go into movie making. I don't know what the future holds, although I want to go into making my movies with my own company, the Grenade Company, which is an entertainment company on its own. She said, probably I'll stay with making skits, but would add other things later, or it depends on what God says. And Taaooma was asked if she was going to be in the Instagram comedy business for the next decade or more. And her response gives us a hint to some other talents we never knew existed. Taaooma's decision to venture into the very popular Nollywood industry led to my next question, which was what her reaction would be if she gets the call to star in a movie. I would jump at it, she says. but it depends on what I'm supposed to do, the character, the kind of movie, and not trying to say I cannot do any movie, but I feel like I want to do more English movies, she said. Because one of the main reasons I cover my hair mostly is because I'm a Muslim. So some people might say because she covers her hair, it's a movie set, and they might want me to wear a wig, and I might not be able to. So that is why I say it depends on what character. It gets interesting when she was asked if she would ever remove a scarf for a movie role or for a millions of dollars, and she said, I actually started covering my hair like 2 years ago. That's like a born again Christian, born again Muslim. I find joy covering my hair, she said. Then I briefed further by asking if she would get a check of 50 million naira to remove a scarf. She says, I won't take my scarf off. It's like a path that I have chosen to follow, and I don't want to divert, she said. And ever since I started wearing my scarf, people don't even notice in my skits. They don't notice if my hair is covered or not. They just want to see what I'm doing and laugh. They don't really notice it, so it doesn't affect anything that I'm doing. Taaooma had some advice for people who would love to be successful in social media comedy like her. And she says, it doesn't require tutoring. Rather, it is something you must desire first. She went on to say, there might be times when giving up will be the only option, but it shouldn't be. Finally, she says, praying is also a major key to becoming successful at any time, at anything anyone sets their hearts to do. She talks about how as kids cause rift between a mom and a boyfriend, and what's the average time it takes to make a skit. She said, it depends on our mood. Sometimes I can spend 2 to 3 days to make some skits, so it ranges from 5 hours to 11 hours to make a complete dope skit. Your comedy reflects the humor of maternal discipline. Will you say your childhood influences your work? Yes, my childhood has a very big influence on my videos. My mom is a strict, no-nonsense woman, disciplinary for the matter. She respects values and morals a lot. I got a few spankings from her here and there, but not the way I portray it in my skits. My skits are highly exaggerated to make it funnier. Making everyone happy is the goal. Do you plan your skit, or it just comes with a flow? She said, most times I don't plan it. It just comes and I quickly shoot so that the zeal won't go away. For example, like the day I slapped my husband when I wanted to slap my brother Tao, I just thought of it that I should slap Tao someday, and funny enough, Tao enjoyed the slap and I slapped his dad. Obstacles she has faced and how she deal with them. Cyberbullies, one thing that's very common in the industry right now. But then, alhamdulillah, I just ignore them or block them. Recently on Twitter, some assertions have been made that some of your skits promote child abuse with the way you slap Tao continuously. Is there anything you want to clear up? She says, a lot of people do not understand that the slap is just a signature I have added to the skit. It is there to make the skit very humorous. Will you say Kemi Adetiba is promoting gun violence for a movie, King of Boys? No, these skits are purely entertainment. Funny enough, most of these people shouting child abuse were duly spanked by their parents, typically Nigerians. Don't be deceived by the sound effect of the slap. It's very fake, original fake. And to round up this, here is the advice to people that are trying the same thing but not getting it. It is not easy. It gets frustrating. You will feel like giving up, but just keep pushing and working tirelessly. Dreams come true. And one major thing, you must believe in yourself and be you. And to run a quick check on a biography, here are some interesting facts from a biography. Number 1, Taaooma's real name is Akpaokagi Adedoyin Miriam, and she hails from Kwara State. Number 2, she was born and raised in Ilorin in Kwara State capital, where she had a early education. Number 3, she obtained a bachelor's degree in tourism and travel service management at Kwara State University. Number 4, Adedoyin was discovered by her boyfriend, who encouraged her to start making comedy skits. Number 5, Tao started making Instagram comedy videos in 2015 after acquiring knowledge of Adobe Premiere and Pro and After Effects, so as well as basic camera techniques. Number 6, Taaooma is known for her comedy styles of making jest of typical Nigerian mothers. She emphasizes on the unique manner African mother responds to the action of the children. Number 7, she came through with her first skit in 2016 and came to limelight with the comedy video When Your Mom Drives You to School. And number 8, the last but not the least, Taaooma is also a devoted Muslim, and as such, she is always seen tying a scarf, covering her hair in her skits and in public. These are all you need to know about your popular funnier comedian Taaooma. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and blessed. Bye.